name is Lucas.
And my name is Adam. We've conducted this documentary in order to research and explore the continuing development of adult education through various centres in the Vancouver metro area.
We feel that this is a prevailing issue around the Vancouver area due to the apparent importance of furthering adult education in order to provide the local community with increased opportunities within the workforce.
Throughout the course of the documentary, we'll be giving you the history of each center and its function in providing local community with a hub in which to further their own knowledge.
Additionally, we will be visiting the sites ourselves in order to establish the existing conditions and to see whether the centres live up to their promise, according to what is stated in several outlets, such as various brochures and the websites themselves.
And to finalize and conclude, we will then be analyzing the educational centres in an interactive discussion between the three of us at the end.
Enjoy. Vancouver is a coastal seaport city on the mainland of British Columbia and the 8th largest Canadian municipality. Vancouver is known as being one of the most ethnically and linguistically diverse cities within Canada. For example, the majority of its residents, at 52%, have a first language other than English. On the Vancouver School Board website, we found a video that perfectly encompasses the importance of adult education in the Metro Vancouver area.
We have a wide range of students, everything from high school students who haven't finished their high school and aged out at 19. We have a lot of people from overseas who are here upgrading their high school credentials so they can get back into college. We have some retirees. There's a couple of key things. One of the big ones is the flexibility of the schedule. The other thing is the affordability. Vancouver School Board offers most of these classes for a very reasonable price.
The Young Men's Christian Association, the YMCA, was founded in 1844 in London, England, as an alternative to the unhealthy social conditions during the Industrial Revolution. The first Vancouver YMCA building was established in 1886 in order to provide a place to look after the welfare of young men. The new Robert Lee YMCA in downtown that we know today was erected in 1940 and can still be visited on Burrard Street in present day. Since the original building was built, the YMCA continues to address societal community needs through multicultural programs directed towards improving adult education. Nowadays, the organization also serves thousands of women, teenagers, and families, and it is not limited in simply providing means of well-being. YMCA has now developed programs such as swimming lessons, child care, health and fitness lessons, and much more.
After undergoing a full renovation in 2010, Robert Lee's YMCA is now able to cater to a larger segment of the surrounding community. Some of its most perceptible renovations include the establishment of a full-size gymnasium, a UV filtered pool, and an expansion in 9,000 square feet dedicated to developing a fitness area. Although the YMCA has shifted its primary focus towards a community recreation center, it still offers training programs such as the YMCA Building Maintenance Training Program shown in their brochure. Finally, it is noticeable to mention that the majority of YMCA's funding comes from corporate donations. The fact that YMCA's facilities were the best out of all the sites that we visited, it is interesting to see how far private donations allow improvement of facilities in comparison to government-funded sites.
The English Language Centres, colloquially known as the EC Group, was established in 1991 in Malta, where the ethos of the organisation was, and continues to be, learning about different cultures, broadening your worldview, and making lasting friendships as you practice and improve your language skills together. Today there are 21 schools located in various parts of the world such as the US, Canada, the UK, Malta, and South Africa. The Vancouver School is conveniently located within the downtown core in a modern building boasting 33 classrooms, self-study areas, a kitchen area, and a student lounge. As shown in the brochure, EC Vancouver has a large mix in demographics both in age and nationality. We can see that many adult students are from areas such as Korea, Switzerland, Brazil, and Japan, and range mainly between the ages of 21 and 40 years of age. It was clear that the school had lived up to its advertisement from their website and brochure. Lots of small ideas like words of the day were on notice boards, and a variety of out-of-the-classroom activities such as walks and tours were available to sign up for. The environment takes on a small faculty and university vibe with a comfortable non-hierarchical learning environment. There was a nice mix of structured classes where there was a workshop format with lots of interactive activities instead of the less appealing lecture format. Moreover, from when classes weren't scheduled, there was an abundance of resources such as computers with English language learning software pre-installed and students talking with each other and practicing their English. It was evident that there was a common understanding that every student was there for the same reason and therefore made it a conducive environment for learning.
British Columbia's Institute of Technology was founded in 1964. BCIT has in total 5 campuses around Metro Vancouver area, with its main campus in Burnaby. There is also the Aerospace Technology Campus in Richmond, the Marine Campus in the city of North Vancouver, Downtown Campus in Vancouver, and Annacis Island Campus in Delta. We visited the Downtown Campus. Located in the middle of downtown, BCIT offers the options part-time or full-time professional programs to its students in the form of degrees, diplomas, and certificates. These programs range from health sciences to business administration. These programs offered are more practical than the ones offered in most universities because BCIT focuses a lot on hands-on experience rather than mere lectures. And also, BCIT encourages its students to participate for involvement, which is why this place is regarded as a perfect example of an adulthood education learning center.
The Carnegie Community Center was established in 1903 as Vancouver's first public library. The Carnegie Center is most known for the variety of different multicultural programs and activities that it offers the local downtown Eastside community. People lacking formal education can use the facilities at Carnegie Center as a means of not only education, but also shelter. In addition to the programs it offers, several recreational activities are also accessible in Carnegie Center in an attempt to stimulate a healthier lifestyle. Although the idea seems helpful and intriguing, it is clear that these activities are not being used to its full potential, as not many people are seen taking advantage of them. Despite our best efforts to try to get some footage inside Carnegie Center, we were warned by one of the volunteers of possible consequences if we got caught filming the people directly. In an initiative to boost adult education learning, the Carnegie Community Center partnered up with Capilano University to develop the Carnegie Literacy, InReach, and Outreach programs. The InReach program collaborates with Carnegie programs in helping residents support their campaigns dealing with inadequate housing and poverty issues. The Outreach programs works directly with the homeless community in order to provide important information regarding health and human rights. The success in these programs has proved the effectiveness of partnering up with a well-established adult education institution like Capilano University.
Which slide do you guys think it most accurately portrays the adult education learning center?
Well, I think in terms of the YMCA, it seems like it's going more towards being a community recreational center instead of teaching, like adult education as a whole. Like we saw the facilities, there's like swimming pool lessons, a fitness center, like a new renovated gymnasium. They've like even expanded and increased like 9,000 square feet. So, it's becoming less, the focus is becoming more towards community center than...
Yeah, it's like more recreational than educational kind of thing. Yeah, I think the EC Vancouver, the English Language Centre that we visited after that, I think that was actually a pretty good example. I liked how it was a very kind of workshopish environment. It kind of reminded me a little bit like the Google kind of offices in that sense. It was kind of very conducive to creativity.
Yeah.
It was a very comfortable place. When we saw some of the teachers, there wasn't like a hierarchical thing. It was more like a mutual, like friendship kind of thing.
Respect, like informal kind of
for
thing.
sure.
Yeah.
There's a lot of interactive exercises and resources they could use as well, just past the classroom environment.
In terms of the Carnegie Center and BCIT, what would you guys think about those two?
Well, comparing to Carnegie Center, I think BCIT is a better example because it offers part-time and full-time programs, and they also promote hands-on experience to its students.
The one thing I would say though is it's kind of tough to compare the Carnegie Center and BCIT because BCIT is a formal institution and the Carnegie Center is much more kind of like a non-formal educational center.
Sure.
It's more like a workshop based or like a course. BCIT is like proper programs you enroll in. The Carnegie Center was a little bit disappointing, I must admit. Like when we got there, I was expecting like a really cool facility, people being able to better themselves. I think we kind of like overestimated the kind of like motivation for the people in that
inside the facilities are still there. They provide recreational activities, basketball drop-ins, whatever lessons. They provide food, and like we saw, like they had like a little kitchen thing, and they had people sitting down like enjoying a meal.
There was definitely like facilities.
There were facilities.
I think
there just weren't enough people.
They provided
making use
enough
of it.
resources, but I just think that people do not utilize it to its full potential.
This goes into our next question, but I think it's like a little bit of a mismatch between what the people down on the east side want to have and what they were offering. So question 2, kind of, we focus on the idea of using what we've researched so far. What do we think the best course of action would be for the future of our education in the Metro Vancouver area? So what do you guys think about that? What's the key focuses that we should look at?
I think being able to cope with the multicultural environment that Vancouver already is.
Yeah, there's
right
a
now.
huge influx of kind of foreign naturals coming in. Yeah, that's great.
I think it's more leaning towards we need to focus on exactly what jobs people are seeking and focus on courses on those specific areas instead of like a general like sense of courses. You know, people should take courses specifically directly to what they want to do in the future. You know, like job
that's
application
exactly
studies.
right. Because let's say we looked at the average age of about 30, and we said I don't think we can relate that to us. So for example, we take a 4-year university course and
Exactly.
we take a whole business kind of environment, and then we'll do maybe 20% of what we've actually learned.
Yeah.
Which is what we understand, and we're okay with that because we're young enough to dedicate that amount of time. But I think if you're kind of catering for your family,
It's not very relevant.
there's a much higher sense of urgency in wanting to learn something. So it has to be a more specific program catered for them.
Exactly.
So I think we were discussing about how it would be great if the thing we liked about BCIT was that they were having very specific programs, right? So if you had a specific program but for the Carnegie Center, and obviously they'd have to be subsidized heavily, then that would allow that to that'd be better for the downtown east side people. I think they'd be less reluctant to going into it kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I think that pretty much sums up our discussions, and we hope you guys enjoyed, and we hope you were able to improve your knowledge on adult education as a whole.
Thank you.